Events of the past rekindling. Circumstances and familiar faces, yet both new and old. Destinies, heartaches, and memories. What is to come of this great journey to the West? To summarize, they face a bunch of quote unquote German soldiers during the very bad time of era, and leave it at that. Now we find ourselves with the drop point where everyone, well, no one could find Marcus or Mortal Costs. He ran off into the night. With that, the group is a member down. Again. But they can't cry over trivial things. They have to keep moving. The players end up heading to the west or east, never east, yeah, east, to hopefully get a bus out of this town. I do not have a map for a bus, so we're just gonna have to use the marketplace again to represent a bus stop.
Just use a just use a train.
Nah. But regardless, you all wait at the bus stop. It's drearily quiet. You have some time, but things have gotten a little hectic. This strange robotic figure just seemed to pause and hesitated the last moment before punching the Miss Speedwagon. What is the group doing?
What is?
First of all, if anything, I have a few questions for you, Speedwagon. The questions.
Out of character moment, but Star isn't here right now, so let's just say she's in the bathroom.
Oh, there.
God damn it, Star.
Just yeah, in the
When
bathroom
this is
again.
why we do a mic check to clarify shit, people.
Whatever, it's fine.
Well, as you're about to question the Miss Speedwagon, well, we divert ourselves to, well, in here. There
What's in there?
seems there seems to be a poker game going on.
Oh?
Our perspective shift about 15 minutes earlier as a Mr. William P. enters this building. You have severely came a long way away from home. For what reason? Gambling, fine winnings, adventure. Surely there has to be something, but nah, you're a Darby. Excitement goes wherever you fucking go.
And I'm damn proud of it.
William P. Darby. Your family legacy, somehow, for some godly amount of reason, upheld to this point. What brought you to this place? What is your story?
I just heard that there was a town that didn't have a casino. So I plan on starting up one myself in this fine town. One way or another.
There
I don't care what
to
I have to do.
seems to be a chess going on, a couple of darts, a couple of pokers being played. This place is known as the supermarket, but in German it will be known as and
Oh boy.
this is going to be the most rough German you're ever going to hit. Market sind sie der Wissenschaft über das Ecosystem.
Hmm.
I am sorry for anyone who knows German. I am terribly sorry.
It's the thought that counts in the end.
I did my best to pronounce it. There seems to be a bunch of local people. You can see three odd bizarre individuals, you would say, in a quarter who look like they gotten out of a certain fight with a machine gun.
Ooh. Those bullet holes do not look good.
Nah. So you decided, yeah, let's not interact with these people. They seem to not have a good day.
Yeah.
So,
Comments. I say that we go in that building.
this
I
is
don't know why, but my what? Huh?
this
I
is in
swear to God, you
this is
got you got back the worst time.
the worst of
Oh,
times.
We aren't even technically here right now. We're fucking fighting someone.
Well, it's like you guys are recovering. You guys are like over
Yeah.
here ish, but he's just getting into the building. He gave you one lance and just winced and just walked in.
All he'd see is like a couple
Ooh, yeah,
bullet holes in my suit and literally no other markings.
So yeah,
not deal with that.
yep. So this is during the 15 minutes. So you guys are like recovering, catching your breath, and all that shit. So Darby, what you doing?
I'll just At first I just walk up to the bar and just ask for the cheapest beer that they got. He ain't got no money right now. Well, barely any money. He's scraping by as it is.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see if that luck will change.
Mm. All right, you got a cheap beer.
I like takes I take like very small sips of it, trying to make it last a bit. Despite how fancy he looks, like this man again has no money. Those pockets bare as fuck. But he sees the poker game going on. I'm just going to quietly observe it for a second.
Clearly, these one man is clearly dealing the most. It's insulting to a Darby. He's cheating poker just to gain some money.
Hmm.
Then again,
Let's See
tell
what he's
me that
doing.
your past ancestors done that before.
Hmm.
All right, all right.
Hmm.
So, Darby, what you doing?
I'm about to show him the true man's world of gambling.
Hmm.
I'm activating my stand.
Oh.
This whole room turns into a vast casino floor.
Huh? Everyone
Yep.
looks confused for a moment. The hell?
There's a stage at the very center, so he just walks on in. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you one and all to the Golden Grin Casino. Here, all bets are everything. The clothes on your back, that you can wager. Your teeth, you can wager. Your organs themselves, you can wager. Everything is fair game.
Because that's the power of your stand. The house always wins.
Yep.
Oh, goddamn. Nice.
Is there a
Anyway,
window or anything? Would we just see this from the outside? Because
Oh
we're
yeah, you
standing
can.
right
It's
there.
like it's like it's like a fucking Doctor Who shit where it's like on the outside you can tell how small the building is, but when you look inside, holy fuck.
Yeah,
So,
no.
like, in the window, we just see some shits going on.
Yep.
Yeah, you just see this Darby, this guy just up on the fucking stage just going at
this
it.
is like, what is that? What, what,
Welcome,
what
welcome
Character
one and
sticks
all.
his my character sticks his head into the door. Am I like in the middle of the entire thing with just a
No,
door there?
you're at the entrance of the casino.
So he's like really far away.
Yeah, he's really far away, but the sound system in the house always wins is
So I
very,
could hear
very
him.
good. Yeah.
So
Look,
essentially,
very bright.
Brando, this feels oddly familiar to you. This setup, this man, this whole vibe feels familiar to you.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, it appears we have some newcomers.
You once again,
Step right up. Step
it's
right up.
it's the guys who've been shot up.
Oh,
That's
have you come to test your
fine.
luck? Or at least see if it's improved over the past, I don't know how long it's been since y'all were in that kind of a scrap. But that's fine.
Mm.
Rose kind
All
of
is
looks around, like
Oh,
eyes
first of
wide.
all, I have many
You know that we're in
questions,
a
but
casino right now.
that's right.
Yes, you're not 21. My character just pushes her out of the building,
You're in Germany.
then runs as far
Yeah,
away from
you're
the
in
entrance as possible.
My casino is welcome to anyone of all ages.
Dimitri literally shushes him. Shh, I don't want her to hear that. I just want to stay away from her.
Anyone?
Yeah,
She's like
come
right up
on.
Oh,
next to you.
no.
You swear she
Yeah.
should not be right up next to you because of how.
I
Anyone?
see, I see. Yes, yes,
Me to the
indeed.
Brando. It's inevitable for a hype man woman to meet a man who is of this charisma. It's literally inevitable.
Hmm. As you see her put on a hat, and now she's over here, and she's at she's at like wherever a poker table would be. She's just there now, as she takes off the hat.
You must have.
There's poker tables, there's literally everything. How there's even a little fight pit over in one of the corners. Because why the fuck not?
I'll
All
go
you
over to
know
the
is that you see
fight
her put
pit.
on you see her put on a hat, and then she's just at a table, and she just takes it off.
You must have blink or something. Oh well.
Quite the interesting. Quite the
How many
interesting crowd
people
we
are
have
even
here.
here anyway?
Besides
5
the
people in this bar.
yeah,
I mean,
but it
So it's
seems
just-
to be more crowded
mm,
Oh,
somehow.
okay. I walk over to the fight pit. It's like, why is this in a gambling?
You see, like, there's like a couple of spectator stands,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's a guy walking around just going, place your bets, who's gonna win?
by the way, I put up a bizarre field. This guy is
Yeah.
you can guess why.
Who the hell is even fighting in this thing?
You just see two random guys.
Rose is actually
Character
going
walks
to.
up.
Hero himself
Oh,
is
you're good.
just watching, just not betting
My
yet.
character walks up to the fight pit really close, places $5 on the guy to the left, and uses his stand to trip up the guy on the right.
Oh, okay. Roll me your precision,
All right.
Mr. Williams.
Oh yeah, I'm using Haman with this roll if I can.
Mr. Williams.
It's just like a small vine to.
What does your stand do to cheaters?
You say you're using your stand?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
You
Oh,
have no
hold on.
precision now.
Oh, I understand.
You have no precision. You are going to auto fail this.
Roll with 1d0, please. I'm sorry.
Well, I would consider.
What?
I'll consider this as a debuff of the.
Y-
I'll
Yep,
consider
it's a debuff.
basically your precision now will be down to a C.
Oh, okay.
You now have some poker chips in your hand.
I didn't even. I bet $5.
That's
Oh, roll a
poker
10.
chips. What are you rolling there, Mr. Darby? And you can make it. I can make it a GM roll.
He's What are you exactly rolling here, Coolio?
He's rolling precision.
Plus,
I'm rolling
what's,
precision to trip up one of the fighters a little bit.
well, what's that for? Is that your hormone?
Yeah.
It's Haman and ruler of everything.
I see.
It's both.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want me to roll your durability?
I'll roll my durability.
I mean, you're kind. I don't. What? Stop. You have a
Yeah.
bizarre field. You need to make a GM thing.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I know how to do it. I did it before with the health.
Okay. Roll me their durability then.
Also, do we roll new health, or are we just using the same health from last time?
New health.
New health.
Oh, new health. Okay, let me roll new health.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'll say because of the bizarre field and his trait, he takes a puff of his cigarette and you get an escalation.
Oh,
Yes.
below
Oh,
average. Let's
okay.
go.
No, wait. No. Oh. I'm gonna spend a resolve to reroll the 1.
If you're
Alright.
using Haman, why do you need to do that? It's exploding dice, remember?
Dice can't explode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
That's
think it has to be a rank 3.
All right.
I'm not rank 3.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Reroll.
Yeah.
12.
Ooh. By literally 3 times 2, 6. What does happen when he tries to trip up one of the brawlers?
The brawler does a flip over the other brawler and does a Superman punch in the middle of it.
You lost your bet.
It's $5. It's not that much.
I was just gonna go over to Brando and be like, "That was you lost your bet."
Hmm.
Do you wish to model?
My character just turned around. Well, that was impressive. It appears that this stand, which obviously this is a stand, has some sort of anti-cheating property where any time someone attempts to cheat, it either rebukes them or makes it so that they lose.
Your response to that
I'll take it.
is that
I mean,
is that a
It's a yes. It's a
Oh.
yes.
Okay, that's one down.
Is that
she was
partial or
never
is that
prospered,
correct?
Brando.
You said
That is
correct.
correct.
I mean, don't you know, Brando? She just never prospered.
I suppose not.
They are correct. Cheetahs never prosper. He's like right next to you. This
I do have a
fine
question.
casino. This fine casino has no tolerance for cheetahs. No tolerance at all. He says as he's
So,
waving around his cigarette like a wine glass.
I was in this building before, and well, you know, I'll tell you a story. So, me and two friends of mine, I forget their names. We were going through this town, right? And then,
Yes.
you know, not robot Nazis showed up, and it was a whole thing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I was in this
Jesus
building
Christ.
before. Why does it look like a casino?
Why does it look like a casino? Why
Why
does
do
it
you
look
think
like a... Well, why does a bar look like a bar? Why does a school look like a school?
this
Answer
was
that.
a bar?
Well, for
We're asking, why
now,
does a bar look like a casino?
what if it's a casino-themed bar?
Clearly
got a
that's not
point.
the case, because
What
there's
if the
only
ownership changed hands very recently? You never know. The
The
world of business is such a fickle place.
the actual owner is like looking around, trying to like object to this. Like, hey, this is my place.
For now, it ain't.
Well, it's
man.
obvious he changed the properties of this building into a casino for his own pleasure to make money off people.
Oh, honey, no. I'll tell you why I did it. There was two men playing poker. One was obviously cheating. So, I just activated my ability. And now he's not cheating anymore, the other one's winning. I made it a fair game.
How is that fair? If you stop someone from cheating, that's fine, but making it so that the other person wins instead, that's...
Oh no, both people are still winning at their own rates. As they should be. I just stopped them from cheating in my own little way.
Because luck cannot be cheated out. It must be earned and respected. The Darby Code.
He takes a puff from his cigarette,
does-
blows us off, and God knows where.
It does give me a slight question. So do those people that were playing the game,
Yes.
do they see this as a normal bar?
Oh no, they're equally as confused as the other patrons, but he looks over at one of the poker tables where those two are. I don't think they'd rather care.
I mean, they're getting better booze than the bar is ever providing, and the man's still getting money fairly.
Yep.
He's not doing anything harm. He's just legitimately.
Hey, can I join the fight pit? Dimitri needs to blow off some
Yes.
steam.
Oh.
A man just seemingly appears.
Dimitri looks like the... For reference, Dimitri looks like a fucking stick figure who's about 6'3".
So, do you want to describe your stand as you managed to call it out?
Well, no, this is just one of the. There was originally like 5 or so guys in the bar before I walked in.
Mhm.
Now there's like now there's those 5 guys, plus us, plus seemingly hundreds of thousands of random individuals. But the moment you look closer, oh, you see, these are like puppets, featureless in most ways, except for their clothes. These are constructs made by the stand to make the casino look more lively than it really should be.
Does your stand have
Rose
a?
is gonna do something.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. My bad. You go.
What does your stand look like, though? Does it have a form?
The casino floor is the form.
Oh, so basically, whatever the walls or ceiling or anything that's out of place, you could see like invisible strings plucking at these marionettes moving.
Yeah, essentially.
One of them,
And boop.
one of the mannequins just poses behind him.
A hat's gonna fall on your head.
Oh?
And then she's going to take you on your back. To everyone else, it'll look as if you were standing still, as she's going to forcefully take you out of the building, trying to
Ah,
confirm a hypothesis.
You do the stand of um the stand effect is still in effect.
yep.
If you come outside, she's
Yeah,
going to immediately
we're
she's
outside.
not desummoning
It's still
the stand. There's a
Oh?
hat still on your head, but she's gonna look at you. And she's going to essentially just go, I'm sorry, I was trying to confirm something. I apologize. Could I ask you a question? I didn't want everyone to think that you had vanished, so I made it seem that you were still there with my ability.
Ah, I see. Alright. What's your question, honey?
So, hmm. So hypothetically, if I were to be in a casino, I don't know if I've ever told you this story, but I went to this casino and there was this guy, and so I took the guy and I went to the guy and I brought him outside, right? And I was going to ask him a question. The question I was going to ask the guy, right? The question was,
Are you a broken record? That literally just happened.
don't
Oh boy.
worry.
About how long has Rose been standing unnaturally still?
Approximately 10 minutes. She hasn't said
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, maybe
Dimitri
like
bursts outside and is like, okay, Rose, I don't know where you are, but you need to get back inside of here now.
Oh,
she's
Dimitri,
gonna
I was
take
going to
off.
ask you if you want to bet on the fact that she's using her stand, but oh well.
She's
I
gonna
won.
take out without expression. She's gonna take it off of herself and go, "Oh, Brando!" And she's gonna unsummon the other one.
See?
I was just asking you a question.
What's
Mm-hmm.
the question? You never realized. You were just about to tell a story that seemed like it was gonna go on repeat forever. So what's the question?
So we are in a bit of a pickle.
Yes?
Um,
I mean, I can see
we
y'all
seem
fill
to
up bullet holes.
be we seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Fighting a um robotic Nazi. Is there any way that you could help?
Fucking excuse me, honey.
It's a long story, but it describes where we got these bullet holes pretty nicely.
I mean, if stands exist, then fucking Robo Nazis shouldn't really surprise me. But at the same time, they hella surprise me.
Also, um, I have a hypothesis. I think
Yeah.
that your stand. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think your stand can.
Ooh, you're roboting.
I didn't do a roll like I wanted to, but essentially, I think your stand can make specifically buildings that you walk into casino floors where you can almost fully control them, which is really neat. But I think that it essentially makes it to where your ideals are brought to life,
And what?
almost like your ideals of what cheaters are, what who should win are brought to life in this stand of yours.
In your
What'd
say,
you call it? The house always wins.
And takeaway 2, because there's one aspect they haven't found out about yet.
Yeah, what were you saying, Whiteblade? I'm sorry.
no, go on. I was about to say, what does the man himself say about this whole reaction about being declared about his abilities and his stand name?
Honey, you are quite
Rose is going
surprising.
to.
You know this.
Yeah, my dad says that to me all the time. It's fine.
Okay.
She's a very well-educated woman, that's for sure.
She's gonna
Very
talk to
storied
her.
too, actually.
Exactly.
Dimitri face palms immediately after he says this.
You're catching on. You're truly finding out the benefits of a really good stove.
Question though. Do you have art for your stand? I kind of give you a second character sheet so you can work on the art there, Fox.
Act 1 doesn't have art for it's literally just the casino floor.
I mean, you could just make one of the marionettes, you know.
You just, yeah.
I plan on using this for something else. You know why.
Fair.
You've seen the stand type.
Yeah, I know. So continue what you're saying.
I do believe we should go back inside. Maybe actually try playing a couple of the games. See what happens.
And what would your favorite game be?
Yes,
By
great.
chance?
You'll have us bet the souls of our mothers, I'm sure, in no time.
Oh, everything can be bet within my stand. I'm not that heartless.
I suppose the soul
She's
of
gonna
my
come
mother
right up
doesn't have
next
much
to you
value
then.
to me.
Did I challenge you something?
Oh? What is it?
You don't know what my stand does. I don't fully know what your stand does. Any game that you choose, I bet you the information about what our stand does.
What my stand does or what? Alright.
Whichever
So if
one
you win,
wins gets to know about the other's stand.
exactly.
What does the Derby say to that interesting proposal?
A game of my special double deck blackjack. How do you say that?
Wonderful.
Let's go back inside.
You know,
Jesus Christ, it's gonna be something like they'll never be able to learn the information back or something. I calling it now. He points at Shiro. Hands him a $1 bill.
That turns into a poker chip.
Fuck.
As soon as you enter, it turns into a poker chip.
Well,
you
I'll
know.
bet on it.
Oh, well. The table has spread out, ladies and gentlemen. It's a one-on-one match as one of the mad kids shuffle with a unopened deck of cards. So, I do not
look at the deck if you so desire to make sure that it hasn't been tampered with.
the
It has
deck.
factory sealing and everything.
The mannequin will hand over the deck towards Miss Speedwagon.
So like check it, like look through it, and then she'll hand it back like, yes.
The mannequin make a motion of cut it or stay.
Mm,
And it's the challenger's choice.
cut it. Sure. Makes it a little more interesting.
They cut it, stack the bottom half on top, shuffle again, and deal. I'm not sure how to do actual poker cards in here.
Roll dice. Roll like a
Yeah.
1d15 or 1d11.
What?
I was thinking brains roll.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
Uh, that could
actually,
work.
actually, I have something that might work.
Hmm.
You roll 2d11 for each of the cards.
You're forgetting this is a 52 deck.
Oh yeah.
He said double, so it'd be 104.
Yep.
So
104 deck.
Our character, is it just them that are playing, or
it's just two. It's
It's
just
1-on-1.
it's one on one. She did.
okay, good.
She just only specifically say my stand information versus your stand information. No one
Yeah, she
else's.
didn't want to give away anybody else's.
Good.
Okay, how about this? I will get a random deck generator for the cards, and I'll tell you in DMs what you got.
All right.
That sounds good. I'm definitely not searching up the rules of blackjack. Don't worry about it.
No jokers, right?
No jokers.
Yep.
Now, while you're doing that, I'll be right back. I apologize.
It's okay. See, what is the rule of the double deck poker?
I think it's essentially just the exact same thing. Did they say poker or blackjack?
Blackjack.
Yeah, blackjack.
I think it's blackjack, just with two decks shuffled into one.
All right. Heads or tails?
We can wait for rocks to get back.
Right.
But heads.
All right. You call it. This card could be either dealt to your opponent or to yourself.
Me, that's fine.
All right. um. Actually, no. Give me a minute to.
Oh no, double deck blackjack.
8. You good there?
Yep. Just reading blackjack rules.
It's literally just draw 2 cards and then whichever one is closer to 21 without going over wins.
Yes, I know, but I call it
Alright, I'm back.
21. All right, I'm fucking basic.
I'm back.
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright.
As Rose kind of just looks at Darby and just kind of like thinks for a second, like just staring this man down.
All right.
Very cheery stare though.
Challenger goes first. Hit or pat or stay.
Hit.
All right. Ooh.
Oh hell yeah.
Is that
Okay.
21?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
She's gonna look at the card she got, like do like a fist pump, and she's like, hell yeah. And
Darby.
she's gonna look directly into the Darby's eyes.
Darby, do you pass or do you stay?
Hit me. Hit me with a card. Ah, damn! I lost. I got over 21.
What do you have,
Uh,
Miss Speedwagon?
It doesn't matter. He's bust.
I have 29.
You
Wait.
also
But you've
bust.
29.
What?
Wait.
You also bust.
We both. Yeah, we all.
Rose,
both-
no. Rose fist pumps. Brando looks at her cards like that's bust.
Yeah, first
He
round.
goes, I know. It's called bluffing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Not
is.
bluffing, that's losing.
It's called losing.
This is
I was
best.
trying to destroy his psyche.
This is basically best out of 5. So first round goes to Darby.
All right.
Second round, here we go. Heads or
Oh.
tails?
Tails.
Yeah, I'll go ahead, son.
Darby, you get to choose to cut the deck in half, and then you get to decide if you get to keep the cards or let your opponent have it.
He already shuffled it, right?
Yeah, no, it's just like the 2 cards are placed face down in front of you. You can either push it off to your opponent or grab it for yourself.
I'll keep this. I'll keep these cards.
All right, one moment.
You know, what's truly amazing to me is how there's only like 10 people who are actually here, yet this place still permeates with the smell of cigarette smoke.
You look over at Darby, who's smoking.
Yeah.
Rose goes, oh, I'm sorry, that's without experience, as she points to the hat. She said without expression, you didn't hear a shit? That's without expression. As she points to the hat.
Really?
Don't worry about it. He's an avid smoker.
Your hat isn't. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Darby, hit or pass?
Hit me.
Okay, one moment. I'm going to like do this every damn time. Ooh.
Okay, hold on. I need to remember what that.
All right. Miss
Rose thinks.
Miss Speedwagon?
Hit.
All right.
I'm just putting down who won and lost in the chat, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Rose like puts her cards on, goes, stay. Not even her turn, just stay.
Do you hit or do you stay?
For me, I'll stay.
Reveal your cards. Miss Speedwagon has a
Yeah.
17. You have a 14.
Oh.
Why did you not hit on a 14?
He wants to see. He wants to see how everyone reacts.
I hit on a 14, and I was fucking terrified.
The risk of this game is quite high, but she gained a point. New round. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Then I go tails.
And now it's gonna go tails. Even though it's gone heads the last two. Yep. Oh shit, it's going heads again. Shit.
You get to decide. Cut, and then who gets to keep the cards?
Almost before they can even get like shot out, her hand is just out. Before they can even get put on the table, her hand is out and she just grabs those cards in her own fashion, picking them up and looking at them.
Hmm.
I would also imagine that she isn't tall enough to sit in the chair, so her legs are just kind of swinging.
All right.
Oh, she's too tall enough. Shut the fuck up.
Hmm.
And if she's not tall enough, she'll just sit on without expression. It's fine.
Miss Speedwagon, you didn't get to see your cards. Would you like to hit or pass or stay?
Yeah, hit.
One moment. You are absolutely lucky. Darby,
Oh,
hit or stay?
I stay.
Miss Speedwagon, hit or
I stay.
fold your cards again. Fucking Miss Speedwagon almost got a 21. A
Got a
queen,
20.
yeah, a 20. 7 of clubs and 3 of diamonds with the queen of spade.
And a queen.
She gained the second round.
Wise move. Wise move indeed.
I may act quite dumb, but I am quite smart.
Really? You
Even though
haven't
the-
shown
got
that
the
much
skill.
thus far.
You got the gambler's spirit. You know that?
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle,
I
shuffle,
like-
shuffle. There's now like
I like
two of
you.
them shuffling cards between each other. And then deals them out, heads or tails.
Heads.
Heads.
Darby calls it
So you go.
first. Darby, you get
Yeah.
to choose to stay or push it off to your opponent.
Push it.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Rose kind of just goes, my father told me of this story where he was on a train, and there was this guy that came up to him and told him this whole story about,
Hmm.
what was it? He said something about along the lines of, you gotta know when to hold him, fold him, and walk away, and to run or
Oh,
whatever. I don't
Jesus
know.
fucking Christ.
It's a whole thing.
Um, Dimitri's ears just like splitting as soon as Rose starts talking about a story.
Every
He
time
hears
Rose says the
ringing.
word story. Also, be right back. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's fine.
I mean, it is his turn to either hit or stay. Stay. Do you hit or stay?
Hit me.
Coming up. Okay.
Alright.
That's pretty good. I really hope you guys are enjoying this encounter.
Yeah, different at least.
It's fun.
Though, I just wonder why a Darby would come with us.
Alright,
That's-
there are benefits to my stand that you don't even realize yet?
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
All right, Miss B Wagon, hit or stay. All right, Mr. Darby, hit or stay.
Knowing how my luck's been going so far, I think I should stay with this hand.
Miss B Wagon got a 19 while you got an 18.
But not a 20? Because it's an ace?
Well, technically, no.
Ace is a
Because ace is 11.
Aces,
11.
aces count as 11.
11, but
Or 1 if it would put you
Yeah,
flat.
20.
yeah, that'd be
9 and an ace is 20.
yeah.
I know some people play as aces as face cards, so they would be 10. You're good.
Oh, well. Looks like she's in a good lead.
I think she won the best out of 5.
Mhm. Yeah, she did.
All right.
And she goes
What do
and
you-
looks at him, like doing like the thing on like where she like puts her like elbows on the table, like holding her chin with her hands, like. So what does your stand do?
The table disappears.
Mm.
She falls
The
on her
table
face.
disappears, falls on her fucking face.
My stand? What does my stand do, you ask? Well, I'll tell you one thing that's extremely vague. I think my stand can be better than it already is.
Do I?
So it's the same type of stand as without expression.
So it's the same type of stand.
So do I remove the bizarre field or?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, reveal to your newfound friends about your stand. The deal's a deal.
Yep. My stand, the house always wins. Well, for all casinos, it's true, including mine. And remember what I said back on the podium? You can bet literally anything here, including certain things about your stand. Its precision, for example. He looks over at the one that was at the fight pit trying to fuck with the fight.
That'd be Brando.
Yep.
Alright, fucker.
You see that weird poker chip you got in your hands? That's your stand's precision in poker chip form. You can get it back within the hour. But only if you don't bet it off to anyone else. You can gamble your stand statistics here. Up to 2, from what I've seen with other stand users. But you could also lose up to 2. However, I have seen people get only 1, and then my ability not working on them again when they bet it. So it's quite strange. You can only go up to A and go down to E.
Cough, cough.
She looks and goes,
Cough,
so
cough.
hypothetically, if I were to, let's say, with someone in a game of I Spy, hypothetically, and make it to where I know I can always win. Hypothetically, would that count as cheating? If someone lets you win, hypothetically.
Now that is quite the moral dilemma you have brought upon me, you know.
If it did, then this would be a place where you could exchange stand stats.
Exactly.
Among other things, there is no limit.
Among other things.
There is no limit to what you could exchange, except for
your potential stats fucking locked. Because
Yeah.
I would be broken as fuck.
Yeah.
Infinite
specifically-
potential.
I literally put
Infinite
that as
acts.
a note. I
However,
literally put that as a
I
note.
was allocated. Literally, I was about to ask
however,
if you've.
however,
Done
there
that.
is also a unique thing about his stand. By all technicalities, you could also give up your stand as collateral for a temporary time.
Rose is gonna look at Shoto. And hold up her hand for rock paper scissors. Okay, rock paper scissors. You go paper. I go scissors. I'm betting something.
Huh.
What are you?
Okay, I'll
Actually,
do that.
you go paper. I'll go rock. I'm betting something.
She was just going to do what she said.
Okay. What are you betting?
She bet her condition of essentially saying everything that she's seen over. She's betting her over expositionist
Oh, your
to
condition.
to get Shoto's war flashback.
Oh, all right. So what
Wait,
do you?
you get flashbacks you don't even have.
You know,
Get
PTSD.
some other dude's war flashback.
There's
Yeah,
no way Shoto doesn't have PTSD.
yep,
It's well
Shiro
within the
does have
parameters of the
PTSD.
house always
he
wins.
does.
Shiro does. Shiro does.
Yep. So you throw. He throws paper. You throw rock. So what happens?
Essentially, Rose, if she basically gets Shiro's memory of his
No,
experiences.
no. You throw paper. She threw.
I
rock.
lost. Yeah, I lost. So you get my over expositionist.
In the form of chips.
And you, bruh.
So as we see, as soon as she pounds her hand down on her other hand, a chip flies out of it, flies out of the gap between the hands and into his head.
Essentially, you're getting Rose's hype man. Essentially, is what that is.
Also, the fact that you have to exposit everything.
Yes, everything has to be exposition now.
Wait, hold on. Does this mean you could theoretically get
I'm not
someone
very.
else's stand?
I'm not very good at this, but oh boy.
Yeah, you technically
You now
stand for a temporary amount of time.
you feel as if everything you say, somebody would want to hear it. Who would want to hear? Who would want to hear what's happening right now? Everybody else here wants to hear what's happening right now. Because it's just your life is such a good story. You just need to tell it to
Oh,
everybody.
essentially, Rose just gave me everything that. Whoa! What the hell?
Rose, I swear to God, if you don't give it or take it back right now.
Rose smile.
The sweet
And she
ignorance
goes-
of bliss.
She goes, okay, fine. One more game. Once again, you do scissors, I do rock.
Paper.
If you want to get it back,
Yeah. If
You
want to
do
get it back, you
paper,
have to
I
win.
do rock. I do not play rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
No, you'd have to win if you wanted to take it back.
Yes, exactly. You do scissors, I do rock.
The strange thing is, in order to get rid of this, I'm going to have to bet it away. Isn't that strange?
Yeah, you just gain
Okay.
back. You gain back your condition and your hype, man.
Hell yeah.
It's
Let's
so,
go.
and you feel immense amount of relief. It's just like, thank God she does not shut the fuck up in her head.
Oh, thank God we gave it back. I don't know if I can stand
Rose,
Shiro acting like that.
Just warn me before you do that.
And that's his unique ability.
Okay.
Technically,
But that also
that would
paints a
mean.
different picture as well.
Yeah, by the way, you could also exchange each other's characteristics amongst each other for a temporary time as well.
But you also, think about it, you don't have to be clear about what you're exchanging. You could just say,
Mhm.
let's make a bet, and not make the terms of the bet clear.
Well,
What do you think Rose just did?
Yes, that is
That
one
exactly.
unfortunate side effect to my stand. It just takes all bets as final, no matter what. Doesn't matter if it doesn't matter what the conditions are and what the prize is.
if it's life or death, then, well, sorry to say.
Yep. If a person wants you dead, well, they're gonna
So,
fucking kill you in this bitch. I'll tell you that.
so essentially, I could just give up
Bet my humanity, Jojo.
I just,
Essentially.
I, ju- I could just give up my trauma in the form of a chip.
Nah.
Your charmer. Do it.
From, hmm,
Uh,
I refuse.
there is one. Do you have a stand, my guy? Or are you
Who are you
standless?
talking to?
The fucking trauma guy?
Drama.
Yeah, trauma guy. Does he have a
Yes,
stand?
of course. He just summons Guns N' Roses. So
Ah, I
it's
see.
just a
Pulls out a
revolver made from
fucking
rose.
gun.
Hmm.
It's just a gun.
He looks at it quite interesting. Hold on. I think I have an idea. He goes around the corner. The whole and I'm spending a learning point.
That's the thing.
What?
Oh?
Here's the thing. I don't let players do learning right away whenever they're doing your JoJo thing.
I see. So I'll spend it later then.
I'll specify when you could use your learning. If you watched my previous episodes, I have stated multiple times if you wish
Like,
to enhance your character's stand stats or characteristics, you have to give it some time to develop the character along with your stand and characteristic moments. That way, it would
alright.
make things a lot simpler and easier to control.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting actually. Alright.
But
So you say
however,
we can exchange stand stats. Oh, sorry.
yes, you could actually.
I was just going to say, if we can exchange stats, that means we could take one's weaknesses and give it to someone else who may not be in a fight.
Bingo.
For instance, my ruler of
But
everything cannot go more than about 5 feet away from me, but is incredibly powerful. If I were
Guns
to
N'
say
Ro-
give that to someone else who may not be in a
Rose,
fight at the moment, then I could have it go much farther away.
you can raise it
Rose
up to
goes.
2 stages above it.
Rose goes. My stand and go pretty far away from you. What if hypothetically we do a bet where if you win, our stats switch by 2 points, and then if I win, our stats switch by 2 points.
Uh,
We could play. I don't know. Go fish.
I guess.
Not right now. I do want to do something, and I'm currently doing something, so I can't right now. But yes.
But
If
yes,
you yeah, if you need to do it within a quick amount of time, that rock paper scissors thing you done with each other will suffice.
hell, even a game of Simon Says and would do it too.
Technically, yeah.
Any game you could think of or name, and if you explain the rules, this stand will fucking follow it to the very core letter, no matter what the exception.
Correct.
So long it has to be fair and either player could win at it. It's allowed.
Hmm.
So you can't say you can make up the rules to where it's one sided. It has to be fair and balanced.
Well, that means asymmetrical games like Simon Says actually wouldn't be allowed, because Simon is always in a position of advantage.
Hmm. I guess.
It's a gray area on that one. It counts, but it doesn't.
Like sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't.
Depending of the circumstances, really.
Yeah.
Does that also mean you could like do the game where you cannot think of the game?
Oh, you mean
That one would be very easy to win
Rose looks
or
at
lose.
you. Rose looks at him. I have been playing that game for the past 5 years. God fucking damn it! I thought about it.
Technically, even
Damn, my dad wins.
yep. Speaking of which, technically, Darby could actually make his stand into a Mario Party game.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm not even joking.
That's got two
That is
boys
Jesus
on
fucking
two
Christ.
Mario Party.
That's horrifying.
like no shit.
Step right up, step right up. Who's ready to play some fucking Derby Party?
No, that's the thing about his powers. It's like because his fucking stands a floor, an actual floor, it can morph itself into whatever the user needs to fit the game. So if you say Mario Party, guess fucking what? You're in a different area in a tropical fucking island, my man.
So if you say don't fall into the lava
Exactly.
spikes, that game would also appear.
Basically.
No. No.
Well,
North Lava! No.
no, yeah, no.
Rose
Floor's
looks at you and
lava.
goes, "Oh fuck!" Instantly, fucking. But
Please
Rose
kill
looks
me.
at Brando and is like, "Do not say, quiet, mouse."
Darby's just
I will
having a
never
hearty
speak again.
chuckle at all the shenanigans going on right now.
These people are a lively bunch. You have to give them that.
Oh, damn. This is gonna be a hell of an interesting story.
Well, it's one stop in the middle of what we're going, anyways.
Alright.
Yeah.
By the way, isn't that bus supposed to be here in like 5 minutes?
Yeah, you're right.
I'll deactivate my stand. He snaps his fingers and it goes back to being a bar.
Everyone looks confused as fuck. It's like,
Dimitri walks toward the door, but the door just fucking snaps in front of him and he walks into it.
He's
Oh,
like,
Oh.
or Rose is like, "So, does there have to be an actual building for your stand to activate?"
yes, it does. I tried it in a tent,
Huh.
did not work. I tried it in a fucking porta potty, that shit did not work.
Okay,
It has to
but
be
what about a train, hypothetically, or a bus?
I don't think that'll work.
A train. I
they're moving
shudder to
objects.
think what would happen.
Because those are moving objects.
So he squeezes by, like, speaking of games, let's play Follow the Leader. As she just starts, like, walking.
oh shit.
So, Rose, I have a question.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What is your connection to that German guy, anyways? You said something about Speedwagon.
Yes, he did. Hey, Whiteblade, is there any possibility that Rose could make, like, a brains roll
Sure. Oh, by the way,
to see if she knows anything?
sorry, Claudia. I was like playing something else and I forgot we were recording, so you might have to edit a few things out. My bad.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you
I
tell me
have
that
Dimitri
whole
roll as
time.
well, but I have no idea
No,
what he'd think it would even be.
When you
but
guys
yeah.
are like doing your own bit there, it's like, I'm just gonna play a game that I completely forgot. I spaced out. I am sorry.
I added a cigarette counter to my fucking thing.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm sorry, Claudia. But
Yeah.
regardless,
That's a roll, all right.
it's about like 5 minutes or so. It wouldn't take that much.
You know what? I'm spinning a resolve
Hmm.
with her fucking, like, 3 bravery.
Mm-hmm. That's
I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I don't care. I don't care. That's one. That's not the right roll. 1 minute. That's better. You see, that's better.
You spent every single one of your resolve on that one subpar roll.
Okay, I have one resolve left. I have one resolve left.
All of you resolve on that.
I have
On
one
that.
resolve left. I have one more. It's fine. I won't die. It's fine.
you vaguely heard
What you
Yes,
want?
your stand is incredibly useful. Just it can hide us. But resolve on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Okay.
even know. I want to know if my
Being able to
character knows about
resolve
the
away.
speedwagon. I want to know if my character knows about the speedwagon, about the guy.
The unknown German soldier.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've heard stories about this particular weird incident with your father and great grandfather. Talk about how there used to be a Robert O. Speedwagon, a particular man who worked with the JoJos before, actually befriend a German Nazi during his capture, and that German Nazi sacrificed himself by detonating a grenade to get out a Pillar Man, which is apparently a very advanced vampire, out of his body. And for some odd, godforsaken reason, this soldier somehow lived and became a cyborg Nazi. The name escaped you, though.
Rose thinks she's like, I remember something like that. It's really strange. It was something about a Nazi that great grandfather. It's a whole story.
Basically, for what you remembered last, that story ended is that this strange man died during the war for his fatherland. But yet, the question is, how is he here now?
I have things to think about.
Oh, so now you're quiet.
Oh, excuse me, Brando.
And Darby, that name struck a chord with you.
What, Brando?
Yep.
He just stops what he's doing, looks over at Brando, looks
Jojo
away,
peers over his shoulder.
fucking looks away, lights another cigarette on top of the one he's already smoking.
No, you just shoved your entire packet of cigarettes and start puffing.
No, it's literally like a double cigarette thing.
Yeah.
So, turn that to a 6.
Darby, are you okay?
I don't want to talk about that right now.
Does Darby ring familiar with Dimitri at all?
We're all brains.
Okay.
Do not spend all your resolve on this brains roll. Unless you roll a 1, and then maybe spend resolve on the brains roll.
Oh, yeah. Darby rings a particular familiarity. In fact, Darby used to work with the first Brando, Dio Brando.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought I fucking recognized that name.
Yep. Fates is a hell of a bitch. A Darby and a Brando finally meet each other again under different circumstances.
Fate's unbreakable.
Actually, wait. I have an even better question. Would
What?
I recognize the name Brando?
Who said that?
Oh! Well,
I think
during this roleplay, I didn't mention anything about my character's last name
Mhm.
until I
It's
say
Zappelli.
Ashikara.
Yashikata. Huh. I wouldn't know anything about the Gashikatas.
Oh yeah,
But
Josuke
I
Yashikata.
would.
you would know.
Basically,
Oh,
Yeah, because mine's yeah.
basically a Yashikata is like a JoJo, but not really.
Yeah, I know. I
By guessing, you'd know they have links to the family.
Yeah.
essentially I was thinking that after Robert died, they kind of just like the Speedwagon family, even though they still helped the Joestars, like the actual family, kind of like tried to get the fuck away, even though they still talk about it. But the Speedwagon Foundation still helped the Joestars.
Yep. So roll me brains with a +3.
Can I assume that maybe they've heard about the whole Jonathan Joestar Jotaro Brando thing?
Roll me brains.
Jotaro Dio Brando?
Jotaro Brando.
Roll me brains.
Oh, Brando.
Roll me brains. With a +3.
You've got to be kidding.
I'm using my last resolve. I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not
No,
using my
no,
last resolve.
no.
Do it,
I'm
I
not.
dare you.
Don't.
Technically, you could also bet your resolve versus your opponents.
No, it's fine. We're out in a building right now.
All right.
You know what? No, I am spending my last resolve.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Hey.
I guess I'm just gonna continue then. So it does ring a familiar tune. You couldn't get it right, but there. Meh. Oh. Hmm. Oh.
I swear I heard the name Brando before.
It then
You are-
clicks to you very subtly. It's like Brando was a name of a very old enemy of the Joestars.
And oh boy.
Well,
And
I
You killed my
recognize the name
father's best friend.
Speedwagon. I'm guessing it would be.
Your grandfather killed my father's best friend. She says as she looks at as she fucking points at Brando.
Darby's
Grandfather.
looking away.
I mean, Dio was old, but not that old. He died something like the 19 somethings.
What the
Okay,
Darby?
okay. Your great 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 grandfather killed my great 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 grandfather's best friend.
Could I make a brains roll to see if I know about this as well?
go right the hell ahead.
Make a
Yes,
100 brains roll.
yes, we have to.
This is going to be an intense fucking argument match. Yeah, no, you heard about this story to the clearest details. The first Brando, Dio Brando, was a vampiric, somehow a vampiric asshole who murdered his white adopted older brother and took his body.
That's where it comes from. And now you mention it about a man killing a man's best friend. Well, damn it. I'm related to that Joestar.
Holy shit!
I apologize for any of what the Darby's done to to any of the other Joe stars. That was not my intention. That was just their intentions.
Fate's a
He's
cruel
still
bitch.
looking over.
Fate's a cruel bitch today.
It's not
And I
a
just so happen to be among a group of
Individuals
Speedwagons, Brandos, Darbys, and it didn't click until now. Idiot. 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 Shouldn't have gone along.
You hear your brother's voice. You're here now. Suck it up. The past is the past. Always move forward to strive for the better.
With that, Dimitri is going to spend a plot point, and he is going to pull out a fragment of an ancient artifact, a
Oh.
bit of stone, like a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Only probably he and maybe the Speedwagon would recognize it.
That being the
But
stone mask of the vampires.
Oh, really?
Okay.
it's a part of it. It's not the entire thing. It's just like a little fragment
Okay.
because the stone mask was smashed.
If we're just gonna focus on the past, let's just move forward right now. The actions of past generations do not reflect your characters at all. None of you, well, especially you, Dimitri. You're a good person. I know that. You've helped me. Now I helped you. Let's just move forward.
Stan seems to smile, and this gives Dimitri like play nice motion on behind him.
Wait, my stand?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's in character.
I was
My
gonna be
character,
like,
not knowing ruler of everything is there, he throws the piece behind him and it hits him in the eye.
What the hell?
Rose is immediately gonna actually. Rose wouldn't be able to catch it, but as it does get in his eye, Rose is gonna like run over, like try and like grab it, like ooh, 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 like trying to like make sure that like everybody's okay. Like shit.
Well,
Uh,
well, here's the thing: the piece only activates when there's blood, so it's fine.
Well, it's just a bit of it. It wouldn't do anything. Like basically a rock.
no, she just saw a rock that got stabbed into Ruler of Everything's eyeball, and Ruler of Everything was just really cute. Was just acting
It just
really
kind of
cute. So of course Rose is like,
bounced
I have
off.
to protect her.
I mean, to be fair, Brando kind of feels something pierce his his eye.
Oh.
That is not a pleasant
You were there.
sensation. Pleasant sensation to him at all. The sad decent of rock piece fell behind it, a bit out of it.
Character looks that way. He feels a presence shrink in his mind.
By the way, I hope you guys do note you're in this town now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The bus kind of
Anywho, the bus has stopped. Let's get off.
All right.
Quaint little village.
Where?
No, it's quite smaller than from where we were, so. Oh well.
I mean, it took
It's-
like a couple of 5 to 6 hours to get here. You guys are quite tired, but it seems like, oddly enough, the ends of this place and most of the people are like closing up for the night.
Oh. That does not look good.
An old
Got the-
man front up to you a lot. Better find somewhere safe to sleep at, somewhere that's sturdy and that holds up. Something's been fucking attacking our livestock at night. It ain't pretty.
Suppose you
Great, the
need us to help
Chupacabra's
with that.
back these parts.
Oh boy.
Oh shit to deal with. Dimitri walks off and is just gonna go in the nearest tavern, bar, inn, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's open and taking
Yeah.
visitors. I guess we would all follow them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is a bar. It seems like the owner's cleaning up the last of his stock. It's like, how can I help you boys before the night rolls in?
Hey,
Have you
I was
noticed anything strange just marching around like a soldier
Mm,
outside?
no.
Anything?
There is this weird chick though. People avoid her like the plague though. And I advise you do the same.
Excuse me?
Well,
Friend's chick. Does she talk too much?
no. In fact, very little. But something is off about her. We sent like some hunters to go after her to scare her off, but she came back and, well, we never heard word from those hunters since. My livestock has been suffering ever since she arrived from 3 weeks ago. Jesus, she may look pretty on the eyes, but Lord help you what you do to piss her off. She ain't natural, that's for sure.
Oh, I see. It's one of those situations.
Not a hussy. No. Beyond that.
That's not what I meant at all, by the way. Holy shit.
I mean,
By the way, that's not what I meant at all.
That's not what I meant at all.
the bartenders is like, look, you didn't hear it from me, but there is actually an old abandoned bunker. You lot could stay there for a couple of nights. Bus won't come here unless, the mayor allows it to go its next destination. Because people whoever goes past to that certain area up there was never seen again.
Oh, that's fucking weird. Interesting too.
Not even the bus. The parts of the bus is just there's not even left. There's no traces of what happened to it. It's just gone.
Sounds like a mystery.
Yeah.
Rose is gonna like almost as if she had just been nodding off that entire time. Like head pops up. What's happening?
Mystery. Follow me. My character starts walking toward the bunker.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
You
just go.
start cheerfully following Dimitri.
He points you on the map of where the abandoned bunker would be. They use it
Alright,
just in
I just
case,
got it.
like, this is like an abandoned bunker for the whole during World War II because, bombings and
Those guys are so creepy.
soldier
There's a
inv-
bomb shelter.
Yeah, basically it's a bomb shelter, a retreat for people to escape just in case, civilian needs to like find somewhere safe and they wouldn't get harm. Even oddly enough, the bunker door is still in well maintained condition, an airlock of sorts.
That's surprising.
Well, what
Normally
we know
these
about this
things.
stand, just to fill you in, Darby, what we know about this stand, the German soldier fellow, is that apparently you can take parts of objects and turn them into Nazi soldiers, or at least very closely representing them.
Oh,
And a few of them
there is.
had flamethrower tanks. I was able to get a shot off and it did explode and kill some of them. So, not perfect.
But they
They
did.
can die.
They can die.
If it can bleed, it can be killed. That is a motto.
I only bring this up now because of the place we're going into. Seems
Yeah.
oddly thematic, don't you think?
If it's rather dingy alternative, I'll have the house always wins activate. And we
I
can go
mean,
into
they
one
do
of their
say that
rooms.
stand users attract other stand users, and that was true
Yep.
from the stories I've heard in Morio.
I mean, hell, look at us.
Yeah, pretty much.
As the night skies is rolling in, an odd female figure was seen in the town. A couple of the greatest men to take up arms, 20 to 1. She would have been dead to rights. The following morning, however, as the echoing screams been heard, when you woke up, 20 dead bodies eviscerated beyond imagining around
Oh
the
shit!
around the town square.
Oh sweet mother of God! What the hell?
Eaten, punctured, sliced, ripped bone.
Oh my.
Suppose we should do something.
She's at it again. That's the 12th time this week. I can't hire any more hunters outside. They'll just keep dying.
Like Rose starts going into like almost like a fucking like panic attack mode. Holy ha
Girls, just hold on to my hands.
This
Deep breaths.
this
You'll
seems
be fine.
this seems oddly familiar. So oddly familiar.
Wait. Oh boy.
Anyone wants to take a guess? Why does it feel familiar?
Hmm.
Is there a
I can make a
castle?
guess. I can make a slight guess.
You make
I
a
don't want to
slight
make one.
guess.
Well, anyone wants to make a guess? Why does this feel familiar?
I was playing insider info. I'm not gonna say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Dropping the sig count since it's fucking morning.
And yet the person is not there in the morning.
My character's gonna walk up to this townsperson. Yeah, there's a townsperson there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would be.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to him. I know this is awfully sensitive, or insensitive of me to ask, but have there been any people in this town with special talents, abilities that others may not be able to perform, albeit small?
Wait.
We're only just
Small abilities.
we're just a bunch of people with a normal lifestyle. We're just a bunch of hunters and citizens with a sheriff. But even then, he mysteriously disappeared the moment that bitch came around.
Man disappeared. Huh.
What what does she look like?
I think I got a picture of her somewhere. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Oh, beer. I think I sent Star this a while back.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for not having that art. That's my bad.
Yeah, you kind of procrastinated a lot.
A little bit. He's a picture like the rest of us. Again.
Okay. Okay, here it is.
You could probably describe her though.
No,
By the way,
I will put it
uh,
in VC. She holds out
oh,
a picture of her.
oh, damn.
Oh my lord!
Oh,
That is not safe for YT.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, you're
That
probably
is
gonna have
not
to
safe
edit
for
that out.
YT.
Yeah, you're probably gonna.
Yep. That's going to be edited out completely. Immediately.
Rose looks at that. The picture. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Dimitri quickly
She's like,
takes the picture out of her hands and then is just like, all right, we're done here.
Even Speedwagon is afraid. Yeah, no, that's a picture of the description of what she looks like.
Hot damn! Like Darby's like tugging on his collar.
Rose just looks at that, and just goes, yeah, we need to leave.
The bad thing is, she only comes out of nuts. For some reason, she doesn't.
Yeah, we need to leave.
Is she a fucking?
Character's like, oh god damn it, is she a fucking vampire? To himself and not to the townsperson.
Wait, if she's only coming out at night, that means. Dimitri, you still have your hormone abilities?
I have it.
Yes.
I have one. I have that too. So
You
don't
do?
worry.
What?
He takes a puff of his cigarette, and as he exhales, the fucking smoke looks like a thundercloud, fucking actively going off with
You have got
hormone.
to be kidding me. The fucking chain smoker is Hamon breathing.
It's how I keep my lungs nice and healthy.
My character looks at the bodies. Is there a lot of blood in them?
No, drain. There's
Oh.
not even this.
No,
There's just not even a
no
drop.
blood.
It's either dry blood that she can't get off, or it's just they've been drained with so much blood already. You can't even tell what's blood, what's flesh. But yeah, there's not even a drop of blood in him.
Oh boy.
She just kind of Rose looks at that, looks at the bodies. We're going. Yep. Thank you for your time. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going.
Rose. Stop.
Look, they're gonna get slaughtered out here.
My character walks up to Shiro facing away from the guy, puts a hand on his shoulder. Listen, there's probably nothing else useful that this guy can tell us. It would likely be more useful to prepare in the bunker. Assuming they
Rose,
come out at night again.
just come with us to the bunker. Don't worry.
Okay.
You're going to be very helpful in dealing with this vampire situation.
Okay.
Again, Claudia, I'm sorry for making your job hell of difficult.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh man.
Look, my hand was
That's the
forced.
closest
My
thing we could
literal
find.
hand was
That's the
forced.
closest thing.
Your
Explain
little
literal
thing.
hand was force.
I'm making art. Don't
Akuma's
worry about
hand
it.
was
I'm making
force.
art.
I
Akuma's
mean,
hand
he
Art.
was
Don't worry
could.
about it.
To be fair, it would have probably been a lot worse if he had actually described this individual.
Oh yeah, it would have been a lot worse.
Okay, we're helping you find like another picture that's safe for YouTube.
I think it'd
Because-
probably be best that our certain artists actually get into that work.
A giant fucking coat over her.
Or actually more clothing, God.
I mean, at least it's not fucking Rindler status. Oh god.
So
I feel like that would be a
Yeah.
pretty good place to end off the session.
I mean,
Yeah.
'Cause
all
it's
right,
3 o'clock.
all right, fair enough. I'm sorry, for everything.
That's
Ugh.
You're good. That's not bad.
You're good,
It's
White
fine.
Blade, but
That's
you're
my
one
bad.
Kinda like
goofy
the-
little.
The whole introduction of a new
Motherfucker.
character being most of the session, and then there was a little bit of
I
prelude
feel
to
like
the
that
next
was
one.
my fault. I'm sorry because of how my sand acts. I'm sorry about that.
Makes for a very good villains stand, actually.